here with Coach Nicolas. Coach Nicolas, how do you say your last name again?
Saignac.
Coach Nicolas Saignac, who of course you guys know, been on my channel, but also he's probably the premier tireur, aka Savate coach in the US, originally from France. We're gonna look at a Savate guy who fought in MMA. And I didn't know, Coach, that this was called the World Combat Championships. I saw this on YouTube many years ago.
Yeah. Oh, it's all competition. As we spoke earlier, it was organized right at the beginning of the UFC. It was kind of like a parallel
rival.
Yeah, with I thought really at the time, I think the striking level was higher.
Oh, great.
Just because they got people from, so James Waring was a former professional world title holder.
Wow.
And cruiserweight or light heavyweight, like I'm not quite sure. And then so they organized this division. So you see some people right there.
Wow.
And Jerome Turcan, whose background, like his first kickboxing background was in Savate, and he actually won a title right before he moved into professional kickboxing.
Okay.
And so at the time, I think he had already
leg kick.
Won, good leg kick. Well, I mean, when you're fighting a boxer, you better move.
Kick
and
the leg.
You better, stay away from the punches.
Exactly.
So that's why he's probably using a little bit more movement than he usually does.
So you said at this time he already won kind of some kickboxing tournaments and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I see.
Definitely some European championships.
Nice.
I don't know if it was at the same time. There was a network in France called Canal Plus, and they were organizing some K1, K2 tournaments.
That's right. Dude, the boxer's checking kicks, man.
Yeah, no, it's actually, I think it was very, very surprising to most people. And I remember talking to Erik Paulson when he told me, he got signed to do this. They were expecting a straight boxer, and nobody, someone who was well versed into martial arts.
Yeah, the boxer was taking his back. He was taking the tireur's back.
So he's checking the kicks, he's grabbing, he's holding. And very versatile.
Yeah, it's funny too that the Savate guy's kind of weering Thai shorts, right? Because he's also done Muay Thai, even though he started in Savate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, about his career, I think his best fight was his fight against Rob Kamen in the final of the tournament, European K2 or K1 tournament that he ended up losing against Kamen, but it was really, really, really good.
I see. So I've noticing both of them haven't thrown many punches.
No.
And maybe for the tireur, the Savate guy, he doesn't want to punch with the boxer, right? He wants to stay kicking. But the boxer's kicking too.
I know, he's doing it all. And that was really, I think, unexpected from most people. So, Jerome Turcan, and then Erik Paulson, who I used to be at the academy when he was preparing this fight, and his cornerman, Chad Stahelski, because I was actually teaching a class at the academy with Chad, and Erik was coming and training with us at that time.
Yeah.
So he was expecting to fight Turcan, and that was the first fight. And then Erik's fights come after. So, but you can see how the right hand is starting to land right now.
Yeah. The boxer definitely has way bigger reach advantage.
Yes.
Ooh, ow!
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like Savate guy didn't prepare on the ground.
No.
Oh, no. Oh.
Not at all.
Oh, man.
And I think that shows you that, it's you don't know what the guy is going to have ready. Like, he's going to have a big right hand, and that's all they're prepared for. They didn't expect the ground fighting.
Yeah. And also, definitely, they didn't expect the kicking. I mean, obviously, he punched like a boxer,
and the checking.
but he kicked.
So did you see the way...
he did that. Yeah, you taught me that. Yeah. That's right. I just, unfortunately, I don't think he could figure out this boxer. Like, the boxer had him outclassed. Yeah.
He really got his...
See,
he mixed it up. That one, I think that was, not enough, and he should have, pulling him inside and stop him with those psychic chassés.
Yeah.
I don't think he did enough of those.
Yeah, I saw maybe one chassé.
Yeah.
But,
you see right there, like when he sets up with his front leg and the front leg falls, the heads tend to stick up, and that's how he got now.
That was a very beautiful Savate combo. He
Yeah.
sort of leaned back and roundhouse kicked.
Yeah.
You see some hints of Savate, like even the way he found that angle.
You see that one, like putting the leg down and following up with the chassé. That's definitely a good way to stop, boxers from coming in. But it has to be systematic.
Yeah.
And it has to be powerful enough to stop somebody.
Yeah.
And right there, big mistake.
Yep.
Like you don't want to stay there with someone who punches like this.
Yeah.
So I think he got hurt the first time.
Yep. Yeah.
I think that was his first experience with no glove.
Yeah, I mean, he's a warrior for stepping into it. The guy probably, I would say, outweighed him by at least 30 or 40 pounds, at least, I would think.
Looks much bigger than him, yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Did they have, the early UFC didn't have weight classes, right? Was it sort of like this in the World Combat Championship?
I am not sure.
Okay.
I think it was the case.
Okay.
But I'm not, I don't remember the set of rules. But right there, big mistake. Like he should have moved much sooner.
Yeah, exactly.
My taste. I'm pretty sure if he looks back at it, he's probably going to find the same thing. I should ask him about that fight.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll call him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. While we're at it, I guess we might as well.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Erik.
Yeah, Erik Paulson. And again, I'm here with Coach Nicolas. Oh, no, I'm going to say your last name wrong again. Saignac?
Yes,
Saignac?
that's really good.
Coach Nicolas Saignac. And so this, Erik Paulson, so you knew him at the time, right?
Yeah, because, he was training at the academy and so we used to work out all the time and do drills because with Chad Stahelski, who is his cornerman in this fight, they really like to mix. I mean, that's the thing about Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
It's you use what works for you and then like a wide array of techniques. And
So representing that type of JKD, Muay Thai guy. Wow, Muay Thai guy's bare. So it's all bare knuckle. Wow.
all of them, yeah.
Oh, that changes up the Muay Thai guy's game because they're used to fighting with gloves. Whereas I would say probably Erik Paulson has fought without gloves, right?
I'm not sure how much bare knuckles it did. I think that's, at least in the beginning, that was, he was fighting in shoot wrestling at the time.
Oh.
And he probably had the title already. Middleweight title.
Oh.
So it was really not definitely as big as the rest of those guys.
I see. So another thing
So
to
you
notice.
see right there,
Yeah.
I like how he's firing his right hand and the lead leg right after it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But really, the thing about Erik, he's a great striker, but his groundwork.
Yeah. So, guys, I saw this in high school, and I didn't realize it took me this many years, and Coach Nicolas had to tell me how to find this. Now I finally found this again because I remember, because in high school I didn't understand anything about jiu-jitsu. I saw this position, I was like, whoa, what is this? I so remember this now. This is bringing back so many memories.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Same for me. I don't think I've watched this fight. I watched it live. I was not in the arena, but it was broadcast on like a pay cable.
Wow.
And then I know, and it's tough because I'd never seen anything like that. Except
You see headbutt?
the UFC.
Headbutt?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And look,
Yeah.
see, he's got.
Yeah. So the Muay Thai
bro.
guy, I think, has a little bit of understanding on the ground. He was trying to
Definitely.
roll.
Look,
Yeah,
ground and
keep-
pound, like
yeah.
he dropped elbows and headbutts. And,
Yeah.
So I would say it's not a very good,
Look at the
beginning of the
headbutts.
round for Erik right there.
Yeah.
It was great standing up.
Yeah, exactly. Oof, those headbutts, man. So Sean McCully is the Muay Thai person.
And it was fairly local. I think it was from Orange County somewhere.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you know how much jiu-jitsu was trained that time in their Jeet Kune Do system?
Erik, definitely training jiu-jitsu.
Okay, I see.
The ground was like always a very big thing for him.
Uh-huh.
He wrestled in high school and maybe college, and then it was definitely training in jiu-jitsu and in shoot wrestling as well. With,
Ooh, the
Sensei
eyes.
Yuri
Ooh.
Nakamura.
Wow, he went for his eyes. Look at that. What happened there?
I guess round.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe
the ref stood him up. Maybe the ref didn't really understand.
Maybe there was a time limit
Yeah,
on the ground.
maybe a time limit, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
jab
don't remember what the
crosses.
rules.
Wow, now the
Really
two of them
were.
are just fighting like a street fight now. Ooh, nice one too.
See, yeah, good. So we used to work on that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing with the lead leg.
There we go. For those of you wondering, Paulson is in. They call it the red trim. The trim.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that those short pants are called trims. The red trim. So he's got an overhook. Yeah. So I guess they didn't really score it by points, right? It was like you had to submit or knock out or throw in the towel.
I do not remember.
Yeah.
I do not remember.
Yeah. World Combat Championships, guys. This is not UFC. So I did not even know this existed. I just remember seeing this footage in high school. So it's like new, but it's not new. It's
Yeah, so watching it live for the first time, it was like, wow, with someone, I don't know, mixed feelings about it.
Were you shouting at the screen back then when you watched this live?
Well, so far it's not going, it was not going really well. I was getting definitely more excited, from that time on. And then, when I see Chad in the corner yelling, look at him. And then I knew when he, mounted him like this, that, it was a matter of time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Get the hooks in. There it is. Yeah.
Looking a lot better. So
Okay, there you go. Flatten him out. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, he's dropping those elbow forearms. Wow. So, yeah, he just needs to get the choke in. I don't know if he's trying to work for the choke or he's just trying to pound.
I don't remember how
those rabbit punches.
Finished, but mouthpiece is gone.
Look at that. Another 5 minutes. See, they keep extending the time.
Okay.
Interesting. Wow, this is definitely,
It's intense.
Yeah, very intense, man. Very intense. Wow.
So, I don't know. That's a lot of pounding right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
Tapped
okay.
out.
Tapped out.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. Yeah, you get the back mount. If you don't choke, just keep hitting. Wow. Yeah, Muay Thai guy lost. Even though
a great style, though.
it was very, very obvious the Muay Thai guy had some jiu-jitsu training.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Like you could see in the beginning of the round.
Yeah, he had the scarf hold, the kesekatame or whatever it's called. He had the scarf hold when he was hitting. So, and then he also did headbutts, which aren't allowed, man.
Well, I guess at that time in this organization it was.
Yeah. Jeez, but then Paulson made a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know what happened there. Maybe he was trying to go for a throw, the Muay Thai guy, but...
I don't know, a knee or something, and then he... no, that's looking really bad right now.
Yeah, exactly. And then once he turned his back, it was over.
Then it's hard. It's like, how do you come out of this? Yeah. I don't do ground, so I'm definitely not familiar with that, but...
Yeah, it's very hard. And he tapped out. That's it. Wow. I see.
Pretty intense stuff, huh?
Yeah. Where does Erik Paulson teach classes now, if he still teaches?
Yeah, he has his own place in Fullerton.
Oh, Fullerton.
It's the CSW.
Oh, that's where I saw you. You had videos there. Yeah, you filmed there. Okay.
He's had me teaching Savate session at his world conference in April since 2010.
Yeah. They call this submission. That wasn't a submission. He did submit the guy. Maybe he submitted the guy through strikes, but now I don't think you would call it a submission.
I think you're right, yeah.
He won by submission.
It's funny because the language, remember, that's the beginning.
Yeah.
That's really the beginning of mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
There was a couple of UFCs and then there was that. That was it.
Yeah.
And, of course, in Brazil, the Vale Tudo and, that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
And so right after this fight, he fought James Roaring, the boxer that we saw against Jerome Turcan.
There you are! Oh, look at that! So look at that. So now they're talking about Savate, and then we're about to see
boxing. That's Freddie Jean, his instructor, the Guru in Santo, and Richard Bustier, and Greg Beecroft. So we used to train and work together. So that's during at the academy. That's where we had all those sessions with Erik and Chad and Dave Leach, Lucia Riker, Ron Baliki, and all those guys.
Well, I see. Huh.
Yeah, it was exciting time.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
And so I did the demo part with Damon Caro, another food instructor and the guru. Amazing martial artist. So Freddie still teaches at the academy.
Wow.
I think he's teaching like Wednesday and Friday Jeet Kune Do classes.
Oh, that was fake, right?
Yeah.
The knockout. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, there it is. So you did. There it is. Oh, now you guys doing Savate.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's Damon and.
Oh, that's so cool. Look at that.
I think that's the last time I wore this uniform.
So this was 93?
Probably more like 94
94,
or something like that.
Okay. Wow, look at this. Wow.
Yeah, I love that ring and working with those guys.
Yeah, I love it's cool that like you got to show Savate, but then you also got to be in the boxing segment too.
Yeah. Well, because, they were presenting, so Jerome Turcan, Savate, and James Ryan boxing.
Yeah.
So they had spots, because there was some styles that people, like most of the audience, had never heard of.
Yeah.
And so they just, were trying to find a way to present it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, most of the audience has still not heard of Savate. So we want to bring Savate to more people.
Crazy to me because here we go. We have the Olympic Games in Paris, 2024.
Yeah.
Well, Savate used to be a sport demonstration in 1924.
I know! 1924!
100 years, and it's not there anymore.
All right, so here we have Erik Paulson.
And you see, so James Ryan, is a great martial artist. I think there's really one strategy that he had in place, one tactic, and you'll see how he applies it. So I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
But it definitely saw, Erik on the first fight, and there was something that you're going to see he's going to do that I don't think anyone expected.
Oh.
And remember, like, you could do anything.
Anything,
like,
yeah.
headbutts and hit on the ground, any way you wanted. Probably drop knees and everything that you can't do anymore.
Could you hit the groin?
Maybe that's a no-no.
Okay, all right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I would say probably not.
Okay.
That was probably the only thing.
Okay, I see. Now, was Paulson able to watch Morin's first fight?
I think he was in the dressing room because he was fighting
he was
right
preparing.
after.
Oh, so he didn't get to see one.
I mean, he got to look for some of his fights, but like James Ryan is not fighting the way he was fighting in boxing.
Oh, makes sense. And obviously, by calling him a boxer, he's already deceiving his opponents.
And so look at the weight difference.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah.
And the size.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, that guy's big. So I guess Paulson's even smaller than the Tahir that we saw. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Savate guy was bigger than Paulson, and the Savate guy looked small compared to Waring. So, man, Paulson really looks
30 pounds difference.
Jeez. Look at that. There's a reach advantage too. Oof. Okay, let's see what Erik Paulson's going to do. If I were him, my thought was try to take it to the ground.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what...
I think that was the plan.
Okay, I see. Because you definitely don't want any of those strikes, whether kicks or punches, to land on you. So he's parrying.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, he knows he needs to keep his hands up.
Yep. Even a jab would hurt, man, from a guy this big. Oh, dude, this guy's not a boxer. He's a kickboxer.
I know, he can do it all. And that's really the thing that surprised Jerome earlier. And that I don't think Erik was expecting either.
Yeah, exactly.
And how could you really? But yeah, I mean, he's very, very elusive.
Yep. I did see Paulson try a low kick earlier, so I think that's probably his game plan until he can take it to the ground. Keep kicking the boxer's leg, which we saw the Savate guy tried too.
Yeah.
But Savate guy just accidentally ended up in jab and cross range, so Paulson is trying hard not to be in that range. It's just crazy when the boxer knows how to check a kick, man. That will throw my game off completely.
No, he's a very complete guy.
Yeah.
And definitely I was unexpected.
Yeah, there we go. Paulson's got temple to temple.
Yeah.
So, he's grabbing the cage.
Yeah. So you can't do that anymore.
You can do that, yeah. But back then, hitting to the back of the head, not allowed either anymore.
No.
So,
But you saw on the ground, like they were hitting everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. I mean, yeah, if it's
So
in the rules.
it's definitely a place where I think Erik wanted to be, you know, and wear him out and take him down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
and he's holding the cage too.
yeah, exactly. Wow, it's so cool to see them like do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, I saw earlier in the previous match, Paulson actually even held the top of the cage, which I like too. Any leverage you can get, man.
You know, there's no rules.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Use whatever you can at your advantage.
Yep.
I mean, that's being ring small,
Yep.
cage small,
Exactly.
or however you want to cut it.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, this is bad. Oh. It looked for a second like Waring was gonna put Erik against the cage, but it looks like grabbing the cage saved him from. So now he's the one applying pressure again. So, but yeah, see, even how the boxer's swimming, trying to get his underhooks. Yeah. You know he's trained this stuff.
Oh, he has skills.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's like,
and I think it was really unexpected.
Yeah,
you know, from Jerome and from Erik as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure. In Paulson's mind right now, he's like, "What the heck am I doing? What the heck is going on?"
Yeah. I mean, is it definitely, I think, a better place for him right now
Yeah.
than it was before.
Yeah.
But see, those two body shots, you feel those.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. Yeah, it's one of those cases. My thing is, I just don't know how long Paulson can keep this up, man. Because he's a big guy. You're putting so much energy trying to keep him against the cage.
I know it's one thing to have them, you know, on the ground, and it's another thing to keep them standing.
Yeah, especially when he's so much bigger.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Paulson looks very tired. Good calf kick. Oh, be careful, Paulson. Wow. So,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He's good. He almost got him. Oh. In like a standard Jeet Kune Do class, Coach Nicolas, how much do they spar? Is it sparring like the last 20 minutes of class, the last 30 minutes? Do you remember?
So there's two things. Like in typical Jeet Kune Do class with Guru, the sparring comes at the beginning of the class.
Oh, you spar to warm up?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you do the technique stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So striking, you know, with mitts, and then with all the mitts, and with all the takedowns and all of that.
Wow.
But at the time, the class we had with Chad was really about. So see, the coach is talking to him. And look what happened. That's the end of the fight right there.
Oh, pulling
you
the
see what
hair.
He does?
Yeah. Ooh, ow.
Look at that.
Ow. Well, the camera fell.
So that's something I think the coach told him.
Oh. Ow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Paulson should have shaved his head. Oh, Erik Paulson should have shaved his head.
Well, he did cut his hair after.
Oh, after this, he learned.
But look at this. I mean, this is, this is brutal. So I think that really came from the coach, because you can see, the beginning of the round when he was on the other side of the cage, that he was not doing this.
Yeah. So
now, striking is tough because the guy has range advantage.
Yeah.
And then he can't get in, and he tried to take him down, but he couldn't.
Wow.
But inside, I mean, he has the hair thing.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can watch it on non-YouTube websites, but whenever girls fight, the hair pull, that's the biggest leverage, man.
Oh, yeah.
So he knows, like, he tries to take it to the ground, his hair's going to get grabbed. He's going to have no leverage. It's crazy. Wow, how does that change things up, man? And even remember when Royce Gracie fought Chemo? That's how Royce Gracie won. Chemo was dominating, and Royce pulled his ponytail and got him in a triangle, I think. Or an armbar or something. But yeah, wow. Yeah, this is the second time I've seen in like a early MMA fight where the hair pull was the deciding factor. Look at Erik Paulson brushing his hair.
Well, he had long hair.
Yeah.
Really, really long.
Wow.
That's why he put them in a bun.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't get in the way. But
too bad there's no breaks. In the break, I would just tell my corner, shave it off, cut it off right now. Oh, man. It's like that scene in Rocky 1 where his eyes were swollen, so they kind of like let the blood out. It's like in between the rounds, he would have to cut it.
Yeah.
Wow, this this boxer, I definitely want to see what happened to him in the future because he probably could have done very well in MMA if he kept it up. I don't know what he did after this.
I think that was the only time he fought in this World Combat Championship.
Oh, I see. Ooh, Paulson using slaps like palm techniques.
Yeah.
Makes sense, huh? When it's bare knuckle, you got to be careful.
So I don't know if the other one, it should be televised. I mean, there was, was it UFC? Maybe that was the only, maybe that was the only one. World Combat Championship. I'm not sure, but you can see James wearing his legs.
Yeah, throwing side kicks, man.
Wow. Like it's hard to break in, because he's good. I mean, it's at such a long range with his kicks.
Yeah.
And he's using his front leg to keep him away. He's mixing it up with the jab.
Yeah.
And then, when he can put his hands together.
Jeez.
And that's going to do damage.
Yep. Oh, he did some very interesting... Those were some, like, Jeet Kune Do / Wing Chun trapping stuff. Okay. So obviously his techniques are, being applied. You see it. It's just unfortunately the guy's too big.
See, that's something that we were working on. That one, the right leg, right hand, right away. That you see you working pretty well now. At the time, it's really didn't see that much.
Yeah, the same side combos, as I call them. Wow. No jabs though by Paulson, but maybe it's because he just doesn't have the range.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Oh no, don't get your hair pulled. Please don't get your hair pulled. Oh no.
See, it's too bad. That's not the place to take him.
Yeah.
Because
the corner's right there.
James Ryan's coach.
Yeah.
And he's talking to him. He's telling him, hey, do this, do that.
He's grabbing the hair again. He's totally grabbing the hair again.
Of course.
Oh my goodness.
It worked the first time. It's going to work again.
Wow. Oh. This is so brutal.
I know. That's a coach thing. I think.
I was.
It will be interesting to talk to James Ryan about it.
Yeah. I was planning to shave my head anyways, so I think this gives me incentive to shave my head even more.
Well, the bun gives you such a big grip.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's getting, I mean, he's getting some uppercuts
did he tap?
in, and no.
Oh, I thought he tapped.
No.
No good. Oh my, dude, I would go for his eyes right now if he's gonna grab I would just gonna dig into his eyes, man, dude.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now he's in kneeing range. And that. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought Paulson broke free for a second.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why he came right back in.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess definitely no hits to the groin, man.
No.
Dude, if I were in this desperate situation, I'm probably getting knocked out anyways. I'm doing everything, man. No, definitely, I guess this fight had no biting either, right?
No.
Yeah, no biting. So no biting, no hits to the groin, and probably limited hits to the eyes. Man,
I think so, yeah.
No rules against hair pulling.
Well, you can see.
Oh. Yeah, it's just extended.
So 10 minutes of that, I mean.
Wow. Yeah, the hair pulling probably started around minute 3 or 4, right? So he's had his hair pulled for probably at least 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then out of the first fight, I mean, you got a couple cuts.
Yeah, jeez. Wow. This is crazy. Oh. Whew. He's breathing heavily through his mouth. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, those knees. Yep, exactly. Yeah, he has him in that knee range, man. Ugh. Oh, this looks like a hood fight now. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. So you watching this live, it must have really hurt, man.
Painful.
Yeah.
When it's someone you like, it's like you don't want to see that kind of beating.
Yeah.
You kind of always hoping that he's going to come out of it and pull something out.
Yeah.
Otherwise you just stop watching.
Yeah. When did you see him after this? Was it like a day after? Or?
Oh no. It took him a while to come back.
Oh, I see. So he recovered.
Yeah.
Wow. Did anyone ask him about it when he came back, or did you guys keep your distance, not really ask him about this fight?
You know, like tough losses like this is not something that you want to talk to people about.
Makes sense. Unless they open up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Wow. But man, shout out Erik Paulson for trying this.
I
man.
mean, a warrior.
Yeah.
For sure. Because he's still in the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he's not in a good position right now, like he's not giving up. He's trying.
When Hoist grabbed Chemo's ponytail, it like ended the fight within I think 20 seconds, man. So the fact that Paulson just isn't giving up on this, it's ridiculous. That hurts so much, man. Ugh. Yeah.
Can you imagine the headache?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, as you guys know, I already have tension headaches from that back of the head area anyways. So it's like I feel what he feels. Wow. But not that extreme. Jeez. Oh. Do you know how long this goes or
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Maybe we'll just speed this up because this is at this point like
I think it's close to the end.
It's close to the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, we're just speeding this up because at this point it's just I guess Erik's corner also didn't throw in the towel, huh?
No.
Okay. 13
I don't
minutes.
think that was I don't think that was a thing.
Oh,
I don't think it was possible. It's that was the thing about UFC and that. No, it's like two guys against each other and like one has to come out.
Yeah.
And the other one is down or giving up or whatever.
Yeah,
Knocked
exactly.
out or...
Wow. This is just Coach, after this, I think I'm feeling hungry. Let's go get some ramen because this takes it out of me, man. I don't want to watch any more fights after this. There's a new ramen place, shout out Maru Sushi and Ramen, that I want to show Coach Nicolas. So
can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. So man,
wow,
this is crazy. Let me speed this up even more. Look at this. Wow. Erik Paulson is a warrior, man. This is crazy. But also, Warren came prepared. He must have gotten the inside scoop. Like, you need to prepare this. You need to prepare this. No one else got the inside. Ow.
See you down. It comes right back up. I mean, it's like still.
Yeah. The only thing that's saving him is the fact that you can grab the cage in these early days. If he couldn't grab the cage, he'd be done. Man, and at this point, like Coach Nicolas said, he's still Warring's still by his corner, so he's getting feedback. Whereas I'm sure Paulson's corner is shouting, but I don't know how much Paulson can hear.
Oh, with the noise in the arena, there's nothing you can hear.
And with your hair being pulled, you can't even. Yeah.
And the other thing is, when you're in the heat of a moment, when you don't control. So James Waring is pretty much in control right now.
Yeah.
But when you're not, you don't want to pay attention to sounds and words and you can process that. There's just too much to do.
I think got him. That knee landed a knee and then stomps.
And he's still holding.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Then look at that. The ref called it.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Towel thrown in. So yeah. So it looks like your corner can't throw in the towel. Wow. Woo. Wow. Woo.
What a brutal fight.
Yeah. Wow. Woo.
Yeah, here's one piece to, the legend. So that's Bruce Wilkerson and Chad Stahelski. So Bruce Wilkerson is teaching at the American Gym in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
His son Craig is a former MMA fighter, pro boxing as well.
Wow. Coach Nicolas. Ooh, that was so brutal. I was not prepared for that.
Me neither.
Wow. It's just so funny because you watched it live on TV back in the day, but I'm sure you blocked out how brutal it was.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Wow. And that's really not a fight. When you know the issue that I ever wanted to watch again.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
When you see someone you like and the fight is not turning at the advantage, just want to remember the good memories.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that wasn't. I mean, it was an incredible experience for all of us because it really opened our eyes to so many things that none of us were expecting.
Yeah, exactly. The Savate guy that competed, did you see him after this too?
Yes, but we didn't talk about this. So I actually got to meet him like much after. We actually got to teach a clinic together. We were trying to get Savate point system going, and it was like a Disney karate competition, and they had a little section where we had a few competitors doing it, and then at the meantime we were teaching a clinic with Jerome, and we've kept in touch since. Great guy. So if you're in the San Jose area, hit him up.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
yes,
cool.
Yeah.
Wow, San Jose has a lot of
He used to train and teach out of the American kickboxing gym.
Okay.
So he's still around, and he's still, teaching boxing, kickboxing, savate, all that stuff.
Wow. Yeah. So, anyone, the Tiher, the guy that fought against the Tiher, the Muay Thai guy, the boxer in quotation marks, and of course Erik Paulson. If any of you want to leave a comment or just interview or whatever, come on this channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. It was many years ago, and whatever you guys want to share, I think we'll learn a lot from this, because I just didn't know this was another event. I saw this when I was in high school randomly, and I didn't know anything about MMA back then. And like years later, I put two and two together. Any new courses coming out? Any new?
I'm always trying to get some new courses on savate.teachable.com to offer people, better understanding of what it is, possibility for a technical progression in savate, and application to other style, because I work with MMA guys, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting for me, to work with guys that want to learn from savate but not using the shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
So definitely has been broadening my my understanding and my teaching. And so I can only thank Erik Paulson for having me at the CSW World Conference every year. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Is Erik Paulson going to do this conference again this year?
Oh yeah, he does it every year.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
So he has his own organization, CSW, and his knowledge is striking and ground fighting is amazing. I mean, you just have to look at the guys that he's trained, and right now he's working with Kelly Cholo and his brother. So he's back at it, and he's great. So he's a great guy and one of the best coaches that I've ever known.
Cool. So yeah, guys, I will definitely show you guys how to go find Savate courses taught by Coach Nicolas. So I hope you guys sign up, man, because there's not as much instruction in Savate that I want in the US, and I hope we can all build it more, because Savate's so cool. People call it like ballet kickboxing.
Yeah.
And like that does not in any way make it less intimidating. Like a ballet kickboxing is awesome, because I would rather move like a ballerina and be a boxer or kickboxer than move stiff. That's just my opinion. Yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you so much, Coach Nicolas. We'll be back.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah. This is awesome, man.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Cool. Fight commentary breakdowns out.